What's up everybody, Mike from Dead Bricking here. If you're new to my channel, I discuss Lego investing, collecting, I do reviews, a lot of different things when it comes to Lego. Today I'm reviewing the new Lego Star Wars BD-1 Droid, and I'll compare it to a couple of sets that are similar to it and see if it gives us an idea of how well this set could do or not. Once it retires, let's get to it. We have the Lego Star Wars 75335 BD-1 with 1062 pieces, and this comes from the Jedi Fallen Order game and retails for $100. Cool looking box. I like the concrete look that they have from the game. And you can see that it comes with a little BD-1 minifigure. Here's a quick look at the back of the box. You can see that it does come with a plaque for BD-1. I think they did a wonderful job with BD-1. If you're not familiar with Jedi Fallen Order, it's a video game and he follows around Cal Kestis, who is the main character in a Jedi. He's a BD droid. And they just gave a lot of detail to this one. I think this looks way better than D-O and BB-8. I think he's the best looking droid that they've made so far, outside of R2-D2, of course. From the top, BD has two antennas that you can rotate up or down, and I love his face. I like the eyes there, the red circle with the blue transparent piece that looks really good, and the other eye just looks a little off in my opinion, but it still looks good, and that is what he looks like. Moving on down, the neck is articulated and so are the legs. They do hinge from the body, and then they got the little wires in there to give a little more detail, and on down to the feet, which there is a decent amount of detail there as well that you'll see the back side in just a minute. Here's a good look at the side. There's just a bunch of detail on the side of the legs down all the way to the feet. Even the back sides of the feet are detailed. This is a really good looking set. Here he is from the back. You can see that detail in the feet, on up the legs and up the back of the spine. And I think it's really cool how they got all these blue little pieces to be the back of his head, which looks really cool. Here he is on the other side. It definitely looks about the same, but there is one minor difference, and it is right up here. He has a little compartment that slides out, and inside he has one of these stems, as they call it in the game. That's basically something that BD gives him to give Cal Kestis more life throughout the game. You can slide it in there and then shut it. Like I mentioned, the head does wobble back and forth. It has the articulation in the neck where you can fold it down, make him, bend over, or keep him upright, which is what I would do. He obviously is a little wobbly, but overall, a really, really good looking droid, which I think they did a great job with him. Last but not least, let's not forget the plaque, and we do have the miniature version of BD-1. That is the same version that came with the N1 Starfighter with the Mandalorian, but that one was blue, but same mold and everything. In my opinion, outside of R2-D2, BD-1 is definitely the best looking droid they've had. I think he'll go well with the other droids, R2-D2, D-O, BB-8 if you got it. I never got that one. And I mean, even going along with like the Yodas and the Porgs and all that stuff, I really like what they're doing with all these different types of sets. It's a good one. If you're familiar with the Star Wars sets, you know there's not many sets to compare BD-1 to. There's a couple other similar, and BB-8 is the set that I chose. D-O is still out there from the Rise of Skywalker, and it retired a year ago, but it's not doing good. I mean, you can get it for less than retail on eBay. I think Bricklink and Amazon's about at retail price, so that one wasn't even worth looking at. So I pulled the BB-8 numbers on Bricklink just to see what it looks like, and in the past 6 months, it's selling for about $137. And if you were able to get it, let's say 20% off at $80, the regular retail was $100. You're looking at about 61% return on investment, which is terrible. Next on eBay, I make sure to have my sold and new listings. You got 172, 151, 166 in Australia, 190, 135, 200, a little under 189, 175, 190. You get the idea. So I rounded it on eBay to around $170, and that's about an 81% return on investment, which again is terrible. So if you decided to stack up on BB-8 and you still have some, you're in luck, because you can go sell it on Amazon for $240 and make some money. And at about 20% off, that's about 155% return on investment if you're selling it at $80. I would say that's not too bad for this particular set. But what does that mean for BD-1? And there you have it, the BD-1 droid. I truly think that that one will do better than BB-8 and definitely better than D-O. But is it something worth investing in? Probably not. Now, if you can get it for a good discount, it's very unique. It is a really good looking set. It's really cool. So it definitely has that factor to it. But other than that, I don't see it being something that is going to have a high demand after it retires? Let me know your comments below. Thank you again for watching. If you like this kind of content, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you haven't already watched my Obi-Wan Kenobi Jedi Starfighter review, check it out here. Mike with Deck Breaking, I'm out.